Hello and welcome to Drill Deep. This is a roguelike idler incremental kind of experience. If you'd like to check it out, there is a link in the description. There is a story mode. It's kind of like a tutorial, kind of just teaches you how to play the game. And the main mode is the roguelike mode. And you can see here, we got a bunch of resources in the top left. We got a bunch of unlocks that we can get, actually pretty significant amounts, not too bad. This is obviously just a playtest, so there's probably going to be a bunch of stuff that they'll add as time goes on. And, well, we have nothing that we can get here right now. So let's just start the run. Let's start the run and see what we can do. Okay, so here we go. We've got these. These are our main automations. You could see here that they actually will break down. And we also have an auto drill. There is an auto drill available as time goes on. And we are hopefully going to be able to do something pretty nice with that. Now, bear in mind, we do want to try to mine as much as we can evenly, right? Because here's the thing. Later on down the line, as far as I can tell, you don't actually get, or should we say continue to get, coal or stone or whatever this resource is. I don't know. But basically the most simple resource at the very beginning. When you're really, really low in your, shall we say, in depth, you don't actually get that anymore. So yeah, it's very, very important to do something about that. As you can see, we are indeed now getting a timer, and that's it. There you go, done. So we go over here, and we have plus 5 seconds, so we can actually go and get that if we want to, or we can get another automaton, or we can get more damage for our pickaxe. I think we'll get more damage for our pickaxe, right? I think that makes the most sense. And yeah, we'll just continue to do that. I don't really see the point in anything else, so there we go. Now let's get our automations once again. Gonna have to, they're all broken, so I'm gonna have to click on those and get them all done, and then we can continue to go down. So obviously now this time around, obviously our pickaxe is slightly more powerful, so hopefully we're going to be able to continue to go down here. Technically, what you might want to do is you might want to just focus on going down where your automations have gone. And by the way, every single time you level up, because there are actually levels in this game, whenever you do a little bit of mining, whenever you mine something, you gain some experience, and then it allows you to get a Zeppelin. A Zeppelin appears around here in the middle of the screen, and you want to interact with it, and then it will give you a wonderful little reward like this, for example, and it will give you something like, you know, plus to pickaxe damage or speed or something along those lines. I'm going to actually try to get to this if I can. Nice, we got there just in time. I actually don't know. Did we actually get there just in time? Oh, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate. Would have been nice if we did. Gonna just spend 50 to get another automaton. That's going to be pretty important in my opinion, and then we'll just continue onward here. So as you can see, we now have this. I'm just going to activate that, activate this, and that, and this, and there you go. All right, so all of them are now doing a wonderful job. I'm actually going to go with one of them, and I'm going to try to get as deep as possible. I'm literally just going to go with it, you know, just try to help it out as much as I can. As you can see, we did get a nice little reward here. Unfortunately, it did end up breaking down, so I will have to go up here and do that, and then we can just make our way, you know, back down really easily with the little you know, clicker thing. Now, as you can see, we don't currently have enough power. We need to buy a meta upgrade to unlock it. Obviously, that's one of the main issues you're going to have to deal with. And indeed, I am going to try my best and try to get as much coal as possible. This is, I'm going to call it coal, but it's probably stone or something like that. But yeah, anyway, I'm just going to continue trying to get as much as I can. Oh, nice. Wow, look at that. We actually did get something very, very cool right there. I did get one of the bloodstones, I believe. And this obviously doesn't really help me that much, but yeah. Anyway, there you go. All right, so we do actually have this now. Auto open chest with resources. Yes, I will be taking that. Thank you very much. That's going to be super, super useful. We're also going to be able to get experience gain increase. We're going to be able to get more pickaxe damage potentially as well. I don't really know whether it really matters whether I have plus 5 seconds. I think maybe it's good, but I'm going to just continue increasing my pickaxe damage. I think that's probably going to be the most useful. Now let's just go down here. There we go. Get all of those guys going down there. They're obviously going to do what they can, and I'm going to try to generate as much stone as I can here along the way. Yeah, we're just gonna go and help them out a little bit here. There we go. There. Ah, there's a nice little thing. There we go. Let's open that. That is automatically opened now thanks to our new upgrade, which is pretty wonderful. I'm going to continue going along here just because I want to make sure that we get as much stone as I can. And there is actually some gold there as well, I believe. Yeah, not enough power. I don't have enough power to do that because I need to level up first. There we go. Do I have enough? No, I still don't have enough, unfortunately. I think now I've leveled up, I might be able to. No, it doesn't seem like it. Ah, that's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. So we're not really going to be able to do anything with that. Would have been nice because gold obviously is used for a variety of upgrades. As you can see, if I had the burst drill would have been absolutely fantastic. So yeah, we're probably going to be going for some additional damage. Max that out, of course. And then what do we do? Well, I guess we'll get more time, right? We just get some more time, right now. That sounds pretty good. I'm not entirely sure if is the Zeppelin actually coming? Because it feels to me like it might not be. It might not actually be reacting to our level up, because you could see here we're leveling up really, really quickly here. And as you can see, the Zeppelin has arrived. Technically, it should be arriving. Let me see. Is it actually here? It isn't. Right. Okay, that is actually a bug, as far as I can tell. I think that is a bug, because, I mean, come on, it must be. Because otherwise, I would be seeing a Zeppelin up here. But, yeah, maybe the reward is just automatically opened. Maybe that's what's going on here. Maybe I need to be level 3 to get gold or something like that. Maybe that would make sense. Well, let's try it out. Let's just see what happens. But I would assume... I doubt it's a bug, right? Surely not. Surely can't be, but it is preventing us from expanding dramatically downward here, because obviously, as you can see, our automatons are not able to go any further. So I guess what we could do... Yeah, this is going to be pretty tough if we can't actually upgrade ourselves any further there. We are going to get some more experience, though. That's nice. And +1 coal. Yeah, it is coal, as I thought. Let's get some... I could get more seconds, or we could get cooldown reduction for... yeah, I think we'll just get cooldown reduction. And we'll just try to be as speedy as we possibly can. That sounds like a good idea. There we go. Alright, so they're all repaired and everything, and now we can just help ourselves to go down here. There we go. Very, very nice. And let's try to get as much coal as I can. Get my hands on a bunch of it. Thank you very much. And there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Yep, that is... Ooh, pickaxe damage +7. Are you joking? That's crazy. Alright, maybe I will be able to... No, I still don't have enough power to be able to get these. That is so sad. I don't actually understand why I wouldn't have enough power to get these gold ores. I should technically, because +7 pickaxe damage is crazy good. That's amazing. As you can see, I can't even go through these things here. That's kind of sad. I still can't go through these. Ah, there we go. We're actually starting to get through the... Yeah, the automatons are starting to get through the gold, or maybe not. I actually don't know, but we are going to be getting auto drill in just a second, because we did get 1 gold ore. No idea how we even got that, but we do. So hopefully that's going to help us out. There we go. All right, so let me actually just take a quick look here. Yeah, so the burst... Oh, no, it actually requires 10. Oh, never mind. Okay, I actually thought it only required 1. No, it actually requires 10. My bad. I did not know that. Let's go for +1 power here. Let me see. Light radius. Oh, light radius sounds pretty cool. Look at this. Auto click. Oh, yes. Give me that. I want auto click as soon as possible, please. That would be fantastic. Because basically what I'm doing right now is I have to hold down the button, right? I have to hold down the button. I'm not a big fan of holding down the button in games like this. I very much appreciate the automation aspect of these kinds of games. So I would love to get that auto click upgrade. That is going to be so, so fun. And let me see here. Let me just get some of this. Get me some of that. Thank you very much. Just continue trying to level up as best as I possibly can, because obviously the more that I level up, the more... Oh, 7. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, give me that. I think I now have enough to get this. Yes, there we go. There we go. Okay, so it wasn't a bug as I thought. There was no way it was going to be a bug, of course. Now we are going to be able to get a bunch of really, really nice upgrades here. And we might even be able to get our hands on some really, really cool stuff as we go. Because we're going to be getting some massive gold as well. Can we maybe get our hands on some of the better upgrades? I don't know whether we're going to have enough time to be able to get that. We might not be able to. It looks as though I won't. There we go. Oh, well, never mind. Yep. Okay, I have 8, but I have 67 coal. Oh, wow, that's actually insane. Okay, I'm going to need, what, 500 for +2 damage? Okay, what about the auto-click, though? What about the auto-click? Apparently, that is going to take an age for us to get. That's so sad. Okay, so we'll probably just get +5 seconds here. And then light radius increase, I suppose. I mean, it's kind of annoying not to have light, right? And yeah, we'll just continue downward. Now, I do have to repair these, of course, beforehand. So let's repair all of these, get those guys going down there. And maybe what we want to do, actually, is go with... I don't know, just kind of go with these guys right here and just kind of go our own way. Just because they're going to go down themselves, and we kind of need as much coal as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get as much as I can, and hopefully we'll be able to get to a point where I can then come back to you, and we'll have a bunch of very, very nice upgrades. Look at that. We just gained 7 gold from one of those random drops. That is absolutely fantastic. That means we're going to be able to get the auto drill, and it's going to be great. Alright, so we now have the ability to get the burst drill. The burst drill is super, super amazing and really, really fun to use. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. And let's take a look. We could actually get... Oh, no, we can't do that just yet. That is so sad. Okay, well, we could get more experience gain. We could get +1 coal in the block. That would enable us to gain even more coal. That would be fantastic. So I think we'll probably go for that soon. I'm going to just get some more cooldown reduction so that our speed of mining is just that much quicker. But you're going to get to see the burst drill now, and the burst drill is really, really fun to see. So let's actually have a look here. Just going to repair all of these. There we go. Now the burst drill, here it is. Yeah, there you go. It changes literally your entire way of playing, because basically all it does is it just absolutely goes through everything. It just goes through absolutely everything, and it is extremely, extremely quick, as you could see. And it does overheat, of course. It will overheat. That is one thing that is a drawback about it. Of course, it has to have some kind of drawback, but that is actually okay, because look at what we're able to do. I was able to go through there extremely, extremely fast. The auto drill is now back up and running. Look at it. Look at how fast that was. That was insanely, insanely quick. And there you go. More pickaxe damage. Thank you very much. And we can just go back to our auto drill. Let's go through here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how insane this is. I can literally go through all of this stuff, get that, and we've leveled up so dramatically already. I'm going to continue going down here. I'm not entirely sure if I'm even going to be able to really go that far, unfortunately, but maybe we can... Yep, there we go. We got some more gold. That's great. Okay. I was kind of hoping to get more gold than we actually have, but, you know, that's how it goes. Roguelike, you know, it's random to a certain degree. And indeed, we are going to... Ooh, we could get more damage for the burst drill, but that's going to cost me a little bit more. I do want to get this, so we're going to need to get another red one as soon as possible. We did max this out, which is really nice. And I don't think I have anything else. No, I don't have anything else. So I'm going to continue trying to get resources, and I'll see you soon. Alright, so I actually made it to auto-click, and this was obviously 500 to get the damage +2, and then the auto-click was only 100 coal, which I gotta say is pretty nice pricing in my opinion. And then obviously we have power +1. That's gonna enable us to do some crazy, crazy stuff. And otherwise, I did get some additional experience gain up, as you can see right here, and we are gonna need some more red. We're going to need some more redstone, bloodstone, whatever it's called. And otherwise, I think we'll go for a little bit more time with the gold right there. And what else can I get? Well, nothing actually, nothing. So let's start the run, see how we do. So obviously I'm going to have to repair all of these things. There we go. Perfect. And they're going to just go for it. Okay, so this is going to be really, really fun now because I don't have to click. I don't have to hold down the button at all. And I can just literally go like this. And it's absolutely insane. Look at this. Look at how how freaking fast it is. Absolutely super, super nice. And indeed, we are going to have some massive damage coming our way. And actually, you know what? I feel like maybe what I should do, maybe the best course of action, I don't know, maybe it's not a good course of action, but I was thinking maybe we should just go straight down. Literally, just go straight down as far as I can possibly go. I'm not actually using the auto drill anymore for some reason. I personally feel like the pickaxe might actually be stronger for us right now because it is actually clicking automatically. And I think it might even be more powerful. I don't know. It might be more powerful. I'm not entirely sure about that right now. But it does seem to be doing some pretty insane damage. As you can see, we're getting some really, really nice progression here. And I could even help our drills by literally just doing this nice sweeping motion. Might actually make more sense in the long run. I'm not getting any bloodstone though, which is really, really harsh. Not sure if I need to do something about that. Maybe I need to, I don't know, maybe I need to do something like actually specifically target those things. Like for example, right here, as you can see, getting a little bit, for some reason, it says 0 in the top left there, despite the fact that I have actually found some bloodstone. So I'm a little bit worried about that right now. I'm a little bit worried that maybe it's not counting appropriately because it's counting the gold and it's counting the coal and stuff like that. But hopefully that's just a display bug and it is actually working. Ah, hello. There we go. Okay, yes, I'm going to need this. So basically what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to stand here and I'm just going to literally mine these things that appear, because this is basically an infinite way to regain these sort of like blue-green gems. And it's very, very important that we try to get as much of this as possible. Unfortunately, we found it at the wrong moment. It was just a little bit too late. So this is what would have been really amazing. We could have gotten explosive mining here, and or we could have gotten +1 second for resources. That would have been insane. That would have been so extremely, extremely strong. But unfortunately, we didn't get that. So we are instead going to have to do something a little bit different here. I do have 6 bloodstone, so I could potentially just wait for another 2 bloodstone and then get an additional coal. That might make sense. Let's go with a little bit more, a couple more time, a little bit more seconds there. And I think we'll just continue on downward. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? And we'll just do this. There we go. Everyone's going to be fine. And I'm going to do the same thing again, I believe. I think that's probably the way to go, where I'm just going to literally help my drills to make their way down as fast as they possibly can go, because I think being deeper is better than being thorough in regards to retrieving everything that you possibly can. I feel like this is, I think it's a lot easier for us to do something like this than for me to go by myself and just be like, yeah, I'll just do what I can upstairs, and that's pretty much it. Whereas right now we're helping our drills, and we've still got 70 seconds remaining, and we're already relatively low in the depth. So I feel like this definitely makes more sense, or at least hopefully it does. I'm actually not entirely sure, but I guess we'll find out. Did I actually gain any of those level ups, by the way? Did I actually pick up any of those level ups? I feel like I missed level ups. Am I being stupid? Yes, I am being stupid. Okay, well, this one was broken, so I might as well just go and do that. Might as well, right? Okay, so let me see if we can maybe find... Yeah, there we go, there we go. There's one right there. There's one right there. Okay, that's absolutely perfect. I need to get there as soon as possible. Okay, so basically the best course of action is for me to do this. Literally spread it out like so, and then just mine it like this. And just do it in sequence, because what it's going to do is it's going to respawn, as you can see right there. And all I need to do is just keep mining the new spawns that it continues making, and that is it. Like that. That's all I need to do. And I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna sit here and allow this to continue mining. And I'm gonna hopefully, I'm not gonna make 40. Well, actually I need 30 if I want to make this, if I want to get this really, really nice here. But I'm not gonna make that either, unfortunately. Not enough time for that. But we do now have explosive mining. Or we could go for the +1 second for resource. I think we're gonna go for the explosive mining because that sounds extremely, extremely useful. And I am gonna be getting an additional coal in the block. So we now have 3 coal. Right? 3 coal every single time. we mine something. So that's going to be wonderful. We could also get additional time here. Do I want to do that, or do I want +3? Actually, I would like to get +2 automatons if at all possible. I think that would make much more sense. So I think what we'll do is we'll go for more seconds, and then we're just going to start. And this is going to be great. So we've got explosive mining. Whoa, look at this. Look at the explosives. Wow, this is actually kind of crazy. Okay, so we're already, yeah, I mean, literally, look at this. Look at this. Yep. Yeah, this is crazy. This is going to be so fun. Look at that. I can literally just go throughout the entirety of this area here, just exploding everything in sight. And I'm not getting my level ups. Look at that. I am actually missing out on my level ups because I am too far away from the item that drops. There we go. At least I found those this time. But yeah, this is going to be crazy because look at what we can do right now. This is amazing. I would like to get the +1 second for resources. So I'm hopeful that we'll be able to make our way down to some of the green. There we go. There's the green gems. The question is, I'm not sure if we're even going to be able to... Oh no, I can continue mining it. Okay, that's wonderful. I am going to break it though eventually, I assume. Yep, there we go. I actually did break it because of the explosive mining. That's kind of unfortunate, but there's not much I can do about that. We're just going to have to do this now. I need to kill this thing. Can I not kill that? Yeah, this is going to be a bit difficult. It's just one of those situations where I'm not sure what to do because, as far as I'm aware, I don't think we can actually go and attack this thing. At least right now, it doesn't look as though we can. So yeah, we're going to have some issues with that. Yeah, gonna have some issues with that. Can I? I think I have enough. Yeah, I think I have enough of that to be able to get that +1 resource, well, should we say +1 second per resource. That's going to be really nice. So if I just make my way over here, we can hopefully destroy that. There we go, get this. One of my automatons is broken down, but that's okay. I'm not going to really bother with that too much. We're just going to go over here, get this. Yeah, it's going to destroy it eventually. Yep, there we go. That's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, hopefully we're not going to need too much of that resource anymore. I would like some more blood, though. More bloodstone would be fantastic. We will probably need this, to be honest, but yeah. Hopefully we'll have enough by the time we get there, to be honest. So let me actually just go down here. Here we go. Nice. Get that. I've got 40 seconds remaining. Am I serious? Wow. I feel pretty... Okay, yeah, we can't actually go any further right now. This is something you can go through, by the way, but I am too fast, or shall we say not too fast, but I went too deep too quickly, just like the dwarves in a certain mine. And yeah, we're not able to go any further until we have gotten an additional power level up in the meta progression tree. So I will have to do that first of all, which is a little unfortunate. But, you know, that's just how it is. So, 21 seconds. I guess I will make my way back here then. And we will try to get rid of all of this. This is the thing. This particular thing right here is actually uninteractable. So I won't be able to do anything to these things. And they're just going to continue spreading, unfortunately. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know why that happens, but... Maybe it is actually a bug this time, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, there you go. We now have... wait. Where is the other power upgrade? Huh. I'm actually not seeing the other power upgrade. I don't know where that would be. Well, never mind. Okay, so I can get those extra automatons now. We can increase the speed of our automatons. I could even get additional automatons, as you can see right there. Let's get +1 seconds there. Then we can... what else? I have 9 bloodstone. That's kind of terrible, isn't it? Yeah, that is kind of terrible. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait for the damage. Automaton durability plus 50 HP. That would be insanely nice too. Let's go for additional speed, as much as we can possibly get. Let's go for some more light radius. And I believe that's pretty much all I can get. I could go for some more experience. Yeah, I think I will probably go for some more experience. I think that sounds really nice, actually. And then we will... I don't really... You know, the burst drill was really good in the story mode, but I feel like it's not so good here now that I have the auto-click, because the auto-click was not available in the story mode. So that definitely makes a difference. Technically, as I said, the story mode is just the tutorial, so there isn't really much to worry about there. Anyway, let's see what we can do. Okay, so we have additional... I mean, I should have additional automatons, but for some reason it doesn't look as though I do. I don't know why. Why don't I have additional automatons? That's kind of strange. Okay. Well, whatever the case, I'm just going to clear out absolutely every single thing here. I'm literally just going to go for absolutely every single thing because might as well, right? I mean, what can I lose by doing that? Not much. Because we have so much. Look at the amount of time that we have, because the resource, every single time we mine a resource, like an actual resource like coal or whatever, it actually gives us additional seconds, which is hilarious. So me being thorough this time is actually paying us massively to do that. And you could see how fast it actually is. I'm getting a little bit unlucky with pickups. Well, the boosts at the moment, we're getting a little bit unlucky with that, because it would be nice to get those +7s. But, you know, that's how it goes. Sometimes we just get unlucky with that. But you can see here we literally have, what is it, 250 seconds. Are you serious right now? That's absolutely insane. Yeah, that is really crazy. And indeed, I can literally just go as crazy as I like here. This is amazing. Look at this. Look at this. I might even be able to get to 1,000 coal. That would be amazing too. There we go. More damage. Thank you. And let's go with... Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. My automatons are all broken, I believe. But yes, as you can see, it is going to be a little bit of time for us to get through here. For some reason, can't interact with these hearts. Don't know why that is. Yeah, can't interact with those. Kind of interesting about that. And there we go. Okay, I actually did level up again. Wow, we actually got to level 10. That's pretty amazing as well. Okay, wonderful. Maybe we can do this. There we go. Okay, the question is, these are all broken. Okay, I should probably just repair them all. There we go. I kind of want... Where are the others? Because I bought an extra 2, didn't I? I thought I bought an extra 2, so I'm not entirely sure where they've gone. But, yeah. Well, I guess we'll be fine. We'll just have to do without it. I have literally 230 seconds. I have 230 seconds. That is... Wow. I'm actually just speechless right there. I'm hopeful that we're actually going to be able to do more, but it feels like maybe not. We'll see. So this might be a little bit of an issue here now, because as you can see, I have actually mined every single thing in the shaft at the moment. And as you can see, I cannot go any further than this. Just to put it into perspective, this is the end of the shaft right here. So it's basically not even that far away, as you can see. But yeah, unfortunately for me, I actually don't know. Is there some way that I can... There is no way that I can actually quit. So I am... I'm a little bit stuck here, considering the fact that I have 160 seconds remaining. But I guess that's okay. We'll just have to wait until the timer is gone. And then we can maybe get a nice new little upgrade for us. Alright, so the time finally elapsed, and unfortunately we still do not have a huge amount of bloodstone. I feel like the amount of bloodstone that is available is not that good. I feel like maybe that needs to be increased a little bit if we're, you know, talking about the full game, or, you know, another demo or something like that. I mean, maybe an update or whatever. Because as it stands right now, I literally just cannot get any of these other upgrades. Look at this. I cleared basically every single thing, and I think the only thing I can get right now is just get a +2 damage increase. I could get the +3, but there are no more power increases from what I can tell, as you can see right there. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to actually get through those, but I guess I'm just going to increase this by +2, and that's pretty much it. I guess I could get some more damage. I could get some more speed. Yeah, get some more speed, get some more damage with our automatons, and that is pretty much all I can do. Rather unfortunate, to be honest, because I was actually very much having fun. Unfortunately, as I said, the resources are a little bit sparse right now. We could go for some more experience gain here. I guess we will go for more experience gain, despite the fact that I'm not sure if that really makes much difference. But yeah, we'll see. Let's just get as much as we can. There we go. And I'm going to just go straight over here. Just absolutely clear everything out. We're just gonna look at this. Look at how insane this is. It's so crazy cool. Love it. And we're gonna be getting some more damage. Thank you. Get me some more damage. The question is, I don't actually think I have the ability to get through those the red level. I don't think I have the ability to get through the red levels because I just don't have enough power upgrades, and or I just don't have enough damage. I'm actually not entirely sure. It says you don't have enough power, right? Or I don't even know. It didn't even tell me that I don't have enough power, so I'm not sure what the limiting factor is there, though. But we are getting a little bit more bloodstone right now, so that's kind of nice. Let's see if we can do more here. But yeah, you can see here that I literally have 300 seconds. Okay, well that's maybe a bit too much actually for me, but yeah, I mean, obviously if you're gonna play the full game and you have 350 seconds, I mean, literally that is crazy cool. That's really, really good, right? But obviously because we don't currently have, or should we say, I'm not sure if we have the ability to go that fast or go that far, then we may have some issues. So let's just continue doing this. I'm just going to repair everything because these things all broke down, and then we'll just go back down there and see what we can do. And indeed, it is looking really, really nice. Our pickaxe is doing a fantastic job, as expected. I mean, really. I'm just gonna wait here, literally. I'm just gonna wait here. As you can see, our automatons are coming back down. Ah, yes, the explosive mining just destroyed our one source of this wonderful, wonderful gemstone, but that's okay. We don't really need to worry about it. Yeah, because, you know, generally you are going to get enough resource of this particular gemstone, but not the bloodstone for some reason. As I said, I do feel like that does need to be increased slightly. But yeah, otherwise we're actually doing pretty nice. As you can see, look at this. We've cleared out absolutely every single thing, and I can very leisurely now go down to the bottom. Alright, so unfortunately it does look as though I'm not able to get through the red area here. I was able to do this in the story mode, but obviously that is a completely different experience. So yeah, unfortunately for me, I will not be able to show you the end of the playtest, demo, whatever this is. Actually, I think it's a playtest at the moment. And obviously, the developers will be changing some things and they will be tweaking some stuff, and I cannot wait actually for a more advanced version of the game, because this is definitely one of those that I could see myself playing for many, many hours. These kinds of games are really, really my thing, and I don't know, I'm on a huge kick of them lately. So yes, anyway, if you'd like to check it out, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.